The Sharks should finish off the Scarlets with ease. In this video, we will have a look at the stats, the talent available for both teams, the match day weather, and the final part will be my prediction for the game, the Sharks versus the Scarlets. Alright, so for the Sharks, the Scarlets Sharks against the Scarlets, let's have a look at the stats between the two teams for the tournament to date. So currently on the log we have the Sharks lying at 8th place and the Scarlets are currently lying at 12th place on the log. So we see that the Sharks to date in the tournament, they scored 252 points, the Scarlets 208 points. There's not much between these two teams concerning the stats. The Sharks scored 28 tries, the Scarlets scored 27 tries. Points conceded, in other words, the team's defense, it's basically the same. The Sharks conceded less points, 237, and the Scarlets 245. Clean breaks are dead even at 50 apiece. Offloads, the Scarlets have a better or a much efficient offload game. The Sharks offloaded the ball 76 times and the Scarlets 97 times. Tackle success, they are dead even, 88. Scrum success, 88%. Both teams scrum success, they are dead even, 94% each. Line out success, they're also even. The Sharks 90% line out success and the Scarlets 87% line out success. Turnovers won, the Sharks won 59 turnovers and the Scarlets won 64 turnovers. And turnovers lost, and I think this is maybe where the Sharks will struggle against the Scarlets, and where the Scarlets might surprise the Sharks is at the breakdown, where the Sharks, they lost 137 turnovers, while the Scarlets, they lost 116 turnovers. So that's basically just the stats between these teams. They are basically dead even. There's not much between the Sharks and Scarlets. So guys, I have a surprise for 2 lucky subscribers to my channel. But if you want to know what the surprise is, you have to watch this video until the end, where I will share you the surprise. So let's talk about the talent available between these two teams. So I'd like to start with the Sharks. So the Sharks team is loaded with international players with test experience. Guys like Thomas de Toit, Sia Kolisi, Bongino Manambi, Oxenche, Lucanio M, Makazola Mapimpi, Sibu Nkosi. These are guys that were part of the Springboks World Cup winning side in 2019, as well as part of the Springbok team that won the British and Irish Lions last year. So on paper, the Sharks, they are a very strong team. Then also in the current Sharks team, there are very good up-and-coming youngsters that's coming through the ranks. Guys like Pepsi Buthelezi, Jandre Labuschagne, Apelele Fassi, and Jaden Hendrikse. Very good guys, very young guys. These guys are identified as future Springboks. These guys are identified as future stars of the game of rugby within South Africa, as well as in the URC going forward. And you will see these guys soon for the Springboks, especially guys like Apelele Fassi and possibly Jaden Hendrikse as well might also get a show in with the Springboks. Likewise with the Scarlets, they've got top players representing the Scarlets' top players currently are all representing Wales in the Six Nations. Players like Wyn Jones, Jonathan Davies, Kieran Hardy, Johnny McNichol, and Liam Williams. Now those are, I would say, star international players, especially Liam Williams. Wyn Jones, Jonathan Davies, and Johnny McNichol, the New Zealand-born player, which we previously saw in Super Rugby, very good winger or backline player. So the Scarlets are missing decent players. However, they also have some talent available. Guys like Sione Kalanafoni, Steph Evans, and Blake Thompson, good players that are useful and players that might give the Sharks some problems. So the weather on the day. So at this time of the year, Durban is extremely humid. It's a very humid place. However, this game is taking place in the evening, and the weather prediction for the evening is a nice, gentle, comfortable 24 degrees Celsius. However, the humidity itself will be 84%, which is a little bit on the uncomfortable side. The ball will definitely be wet. So having humidity of 84% will be akin to playing in wet weather. Then I would like to give my prediction. So having said that, taking the stats into consideration, there's not much to pick between these two teams considering the stats. However, I believe that with the Scarlets missing their top players that's currently on international duty, and with the Sharks having the majority of the Springbok players available to play in this game, even though they haven't announced the squads yet, but I'm assuming that the Springboks that's on the books with the Sharks, they will play this game, because these games with the European teams coming over to South Africa, it's viewed as being very important. So I feel that the Sharks will have a little bit more firepower for the Scarlets. So I'm predicting the Sharks to win the Scarlets by 7 points. Then, guys, I came to my surprise. So we all know that the Rugby World Cup Sevens will be taking place in Cape Town in September this year. I'm happy to announce I secured 4 tickets, so I want to give away 2 sets of tickets to 2 lucky subscribers to my channel. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, you better click that subscribe button for you to be part of this draw. Because I can tell you now that come mid-September, these tickets will be like hotcakes. I want to give it away to you guys, my subscribers, just to show my appreciation. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and you might stand a chance to win these tickets. Like this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.